Namo Namaha. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are joining. We have been covering the series on Medha. The Medha, the brilliant mind. The illumined mind is the differentiator between the people. How some people become brilliant, some are ordinary. They spend their life in an ordinary way. The Medha, the creative power, creative energy is one of the 7 building blocks in our body. Like from if you travel from outside twak, inside with outer skin, inner skin, flesh, bone, blood, your marrows, and Medha, the creative energy. Creative energy is part of our personality. As we age, the creative power in our personality diminishes. But yoga talks about how to keep a creative energy as we are going old also. The moment you stop being creative, that is why many elderly people are shunted to the back of the stage because they are not creative. The creative energy starts going down. How to sustain the creative energy as long as we live? That the creative energy, when the Medha Shakti is there, we have respect. Respect in the society. When the Medha Shakti goes down and there won't be any respect, even at your own home. Even in your home, there is no respect for you. And forget about outside. And to have the respect, have a to lead a respectful life, we need what is called as a Maida Power. The Medha, and I gave the few instances, a few examples, how to keep your Medha illumined. One, I mentioned when the dawn is still dark, in the Brahmi muhurtha, get up and sit for meditation. Meditation, you should be upright. You should be upright, not still sleeping till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And before you are up, to welcome the sun in your light in your life. And you will be early morning, you must be doing the Japa, Guru Mantra Japa. It's Japa you have to do, given by the Guru, or your Gayatri Mantra, or both. Do the Gayatri Mantra for strengthening your mind, which gives the stamina to your mind. One is that one. The second one I mentioned, the one is getting up. Second is Japa, Gayatri Mantra, and Japa. And the third one, the food. Food plays a dominant role. And you have to be. We should know what to eat, how much to eat. Now, especially in the lockdown period, food, people, they munch so much of junk food also, it affects the mind. Apart from food, what plays a dominant role is lifestyle. Lifestyle in Bhagavad Gita talks about yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapna avabodhasya. Swapna, sleeping, you should know how to sleep. Sleep, that is also a lifestyle. When you are sleeping, check your bed position, which direction you are putting the head to. Scriptures that talk about not to put your head to the north while sleeping. When you are putting the head to the north, it will affect your mind, affect the brain, your thinking ability, disturb sleep, make your personality dull. When you put your head to the north, the magnetic energy flows from the south pole to the north pole. When you are putting the head to the north, your body becomes like a magnet, and the energy from the feet, which is towards the south, it is going to the north. A low energy from the feet goes up to the head and you'll have a disturbed sleep. To convey this message in the Purana, they tell a story so that even a small child can understand. It's a story to convey the message. Stories cannot be taken as it is. It is only to convey the message stories are told. A story goes like this. Shiva came home after he had gone out. When he came home after tapas, he could not recognize his own son, and who obstructed, stop, don't enter. And Shiva thought, who's this boy obstructing my way in? And out of fit of anger, he chopped off this boy's head. When Parvati created tantrums, and this Shiva then ordered his Ganas, go and find out if anyone is sleeping with the head turned to north, chop off that head and bring it, and we'll put it on this one. And his Ganas went out and found one elephant lying down with the head turned to the north. They brought that head and put it on this, Shiva put it on this boy, and then this boy is called as Gajanana or Ganapati. It's only a story. The purpose of story to convey the message. To convey the message, not to put your head to the north. If you put your head to the north, your head will be chopped off. Chopped off means you will have very dull thinking, dull mind, and that is the message. And in fact, the Ganapati got his, how he got his head in the Puranas, again it talks about Vishwambara Rupa, and he contemplated on the Lord Aniruddha and Pradyumna. They have the form of Vishwambara Rupa, Gajanana, elephant face, 19 faces, Gajanana at the center. He liked that face, he meditated, and he got that one. That is the message, true message. And this is, one is lifestyle, not to put your head to the north while sleeping. That has a bearing on your thinking ability. Another the dimension, that food I was talking about. If you know any process industry, they have digesters or furnace or reactors equipment. Time to time, furnace or digester or reactors, they shut it down. In the boilers, if you are working in, if you know the power plant, boilers, they shut down periodic, they shut down the boiler, shut down the furnace, shut down the digester. Why they do? Because as the days roll by, the efficiency of the boiler reduces, the efficiency of the furnace goes down, efficiency of the digester goes down. So what they do, the periodic shutdown, they clean inside. They clean inside so that the efficiency of the equipment goes up. For this body also has a component called a stomach. It is like a furnace, it is like a digester. Digestive system is there. Every day if you are eating, efficiency of your digestive system goes down. The digestive fluid, the concentration goes down. It's about hydrochloric acid. The efficiency goes down, leading to, when you are always eating, no rest for the stomach, people get various ailments like colitis, indigestion, bloating, insomnia, and the various digestive disorder, constipation. To overcome that one, what scriptures talk about, you have to fast once in a fortnight. Once in a fortnight, in the scriptures they talk about the day is given 11 days after the full moon or new moon. 11 days after, that is called as Ekadashi. Day is fixed. That has a moon, along with the moon movement it has given. Our stomach has a secondary brain. Stomach has a brain, and the thinking is connected to the stomach. Stomach has a secondary brain. This brain head is connected to a moon, like to control the balance of the head, the balanced mind. You need to give a rest for the stomach. You have to stop feeding. When you are always eating, putting a load on your stomach, this becomes dull. When you give a rest to the digestive system, this invigorates. When I am always eating, no rest, all the energy goes into my stomach. Hardly anything. After eating, I feel very dull. I want to sleep. And energy has gone into the stomach. When this is empty, stomach is empty, energy is directed up to the mind. Memory power goes up. Thinking ability goes up. And creative thinking improves. Periodic, once in fortnight, give rest to the stomach to recharge the brain. It's like an inverter battery. If you have a battery, inverter helps in the recharging the battery, helps in recharging the mind. And the fasting plays a dominant role. When you start fasting, when you fast, then the dead cells in the body gets consumed by the cells, that instead, if they can't get a food, they consume all the dead cells in the body. And Ayurveda also talks about Purana, Varaha Purana, and other Puranas also talks about Langanam Paramaushadam. The best medicine is the fasting. Fasting helps in the people with various ailments, helps in people with various ailments to overcome the complications, and even it is a cancer retardant. If you know that, if you observe, if you are fasting, when you are fasting, body temperature goes up. You notice that one, body temperature goes up. Like when we have a fever, the body temperature goes up. Why body temperature goes up? So that germs inside the body gets killed. It's a body has a auto mechanism. How it gets rid of the germs in the body. The fever is an outer indication. Temperature goes up. When the temperature goes up, so that the germs are destroyed. And germs are destroyed. Ekadashi also, the temperature goes up. Various germs in the body gets depleted. It's a health point. The fasting is important. And in the Bhagavad Gita says the fasting, if you are not fasting and if you are always eating junk food, yatayamam gatarasam puti pariyushicham chayatam uchishtam abhichamedhya bhojanam tamasapriyam. Wrong food when you are eating uchishtam abhichamedhya, when the old food, stale food, the people who are resorting to old food, always resorting to the fridge food, cooked a few days back and pack it in the fridge and eating yatha yamam, very old food. It has lost its nutritional values. Yatha yamam, gatarasam. There is no nutrition in that one. Like chips, we just throw some junk food into our mouth. No nutritional value. Gatarasam. Puti pariyushitam chayatam. Old food, stale food, rotten food. Puti parishicam tayatam. Uchishtam apichamedyam. Now, in the vogue, since we have a fridge, the people, they eat a bit and put it in the fridge. I will eat later. Eating, when you are eaten, if it is extra, not to eat again. The people share food from the same plate. One spoon from here, one spoon from here, in the name of we are very social people. Not to share the food from others. It's a saliva. Saliva has a bearing, and once you are eaten, half food, do not eat it, put it in the fridge and eat again. Puti pariyush uchishtam abhichamedhyam. This type of food, if you are resorting, it will have a bearing on your mind. It will make your mind very dull. Though it appears to be silly and trivial things, but trivial things, how the sadhana is not something very complicated. Small realignment of our lifestyle helps us to regain our mental stamina, illumine our mind. Indriyanam hi charatam yanmano norvidiyate tadasya harate prajna vayurnava ivambhasi. One who is resorting to the wrong food and mind is very dull. And what that person, when the mind becomes, creativity goes down, that person follows whatever the media says, whatever the social media says, whatever others says, and he or she is moving around in the world, blindly following others. And that person's life, how it is, like a boat in the ocean, without a sail, at the mercy of the wind, and tossing. A few times it is going this side, when the wind blows on the other side, it goes here. That person floating in the ocean or a river, sitting on a boat without a sail, at the mercy of the wind, cannot aspire to reach the other side of the river or the ocean. If you want to sail across in your life, you have to pay attention to your mind and do whatever it takes to illumine your mind. These are the examples given in the Shastras, Yoga Shastras, how to make your mind brilliant. Lie down on your back. We'll touch upon another series next week. Lie down. Medha series will continue. Lie down.